Number 2, Sammy Milani. At midfielder, sophomore from Council Bluffs, Iowa, number 3, Grace Bernard. At midfielder, freshman from Pella, Iowa, number 5, Camille Dixon. Also midfielder, junior from Ankeny, Iowa, number 6, Kenzie Langstrat. Also midfielder, sophomore from Adel, Iowa, number 9, Delaney Barton. Midfielder, sophomore from Council Bluffs, Iowa, number 10, Caitlin Hannafan. Midfielder, senior from Kowloon, Hong Kong, number 11, Sharon Fung. A defender, junior from Ankeny, Iowa, number 19, Sage Adamson. A defender, junior from Altoona, Iowa, number 20, Maddie Morales. Also defender, junior from Carter Lake, Iowa, number 27, Alexis Exley. And in goal, senior from the Netherlands, number 1, Solanka Hummel. Head coach of the Vikings is Vensty Stoimadov, assisted by Caitlin Dayton, Joel Camino, and Lisa Greff. The Grandview Vikings. And now, your Central Methodist Eagles. Introducing first, midfielder, sophomore from Sopron, Hungary, number 3, Kitty Turok. At defender, a junior from Biberstedt, Germany, number 4, Laura Heisenbeck. At defender, a sophomore from Valladolid, Spain, number 7, Alicia Zamora. At midfielder, a freshman from Minas Gerais, Brazil, number 8, Marcela Elena. At midfielder, a junior from Barcelona, Spain, number 10, Maria Cervello. At forward, a sophomore from Svendborg, Denmark, number 11, Sandra Jakobsen. At forward, a senior from St. George's, Grenada, number 18, Ronisha Frank. At midfielder, sophomore from Quickborn, Germany, number 19, Celine Witz. At forward, senior from Lake City, Texas, number 24, Zoe Schussen. In goal, freshman from Bournemouth, England, number 1, Grace Reynolds. And at midfielder, senior from Madrid, Spain, number 9, Andrea Villar. The head coach of the Eagles is Dan Schmidlin, assisted by Tyler Watkins, Lucy Brazil, and Sam White. Your 2021 Central Methodist Eagles! All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the broadcast on Central Methodist Women's Soccer. All right. 3, 2, 1, let's restart. Welcome back to the broadcast booth here at Davis Field in Fayette on CMUEagles.com and HeartConferenceNetwork.com. This is the nightcap, the women's match going on for Central as they take their undefeated 7-0 conference record into tonight's matchup as the Grandview Vikings from Des Moines, Iowa come in, looking to keep the pace with a record of 5-1-1. Well, be your play-by-play announcer tonight. This is Phil Fortaleza. Glad to be with you tonight here from Fayette on a beautiful evening, nice cool evenings, looking about low 70s, high 60s. So we'll get the starters out shortly. So CMU coming in 7-0. Tied for first with Missouri Valley, also at 7-0. Grandview in third place with a record of 5-1-1, looking to climb. They're close to the top of the standings, looking to climb back up top. Hoping that one of these teams would stumble. So the starters for tonight, we'll start with Grandview. In goal is a senior from the Netherlands, number 1, Solanka Hummel, coming into tonight's match, 11th start of the year. 11 goals allowed, 38 saves, which results in a 1.09 goals against average.
And now on the field, so number 2, Sammy Milani, a sophomore forward from Pleasant Hill, Iowa. On the year, the leading goal scorer on this team with 6, with 2 assists. This will be your 13th start of the year. 23 shots. Just be looking to add to that total tonight. So number 3, Grace Bernard, a midfielder sophomore from Council Bluffs, Iowa. Grace Bernard, 9th start of the year, with 1 goal and 4 assists to her record. The Eagles kick it off, going right to left, wearing their home grays with neon numbers. And much like the last match, Grandview in their all reds with white numerals, solid white numerals. So I've in the corner, looks like we'll have our first corner of the night. Looks like Kitty Torok will take it. Grace Bernard starting, the sophomore from Council Bluffs, Iowa. We're trying to get it in. Jakobsen securing. We'll get it back to Torok. Torok, another try. A header by Grandview. Looking to clear it out, but the Eagles swarming on top of it. They'll maintain possession close to the edge of the offensive third. Jessen out to Jakobsen. Jakobsen, far to near. She has Celine Witt. Witt, back to Jessen. We get the rest of the starters out to you shortly. So Camille Dixon, number 5, a freshman from Pella, Iowa. She'll be playing midfielder. Dixon, her 7th start. Primarily a defensive midfielder. No offensive statistics to her record. Kenzie Langstrat, number 6, a junior from Ankeny, Iowa. 13th start of the year, same purpose, defensive midfielder. Number 9, Delaney Barton, a sophomore from Adele, Iowa. So into the goal for Hummel. She'll secure it, and she'll kick it away. So Delaney Barton on the year, 2 assists. It's in her 3rd start of the year. 1 shot on goal. Caitlin Hannafin, number 10, a sophomore from Council Bluffs, Iowa. 6th start of the year, 1 goal, 1 assist on 8 shots. Sharon Fung, a senior from Kowloon, Hong Kong. 2 goals, 2 assists on the year, her 13th start. That was Milani looking to push the pace, but Eagle defenders back there to clear it out back towards their offensive third. Sage Adamson, number 19, defender from Ankeny, Iowa. She's a junior. Adamson on the year, 13th start, 1 goal on 2 shots. Number 20, Maddie Morales, a defender from Altoona, Iowa. She's a junior as well. 9th start of the year. No offensive statistics of note, being a defender, but she does have 1 shot on goal. And to round out Grandview will be number 27, Alexis Exley, also a defender, a junior from Carter Lake, Iowa. Exley, another one of the main starters on this Grandview squad, her 13th star of the year. Justin taking into the offensive third. Near the top of the box, she'll get it back to Jakobsen. Jakobsen for Cerveo. Cerveo, deep shot. Deflection. Looks like Celine Witt securing. Jakobsen back near side. 1 defender on her. She's looking. And it back for Jessen. Jessen. And the corner for Jakobsen. Her cross. Headed out by Exley. Jessen will get back out. Eagles will try once more. To Frank right, far side. In the corner, out of bounds. And Grandview will take possession. Solanka Hummel to kick it away. Some of the starters for the Eagles, Grace Reynolds in goal. She's getting her 5th start of the year. 5 saves, clean sheets all around. 4 of them. Kitty Torok, midfielder sophomore from Sopron, Hungary. 12th start of the year, 2 goals, 4 assists for Kitty. Laura Heisenbeck, the reigning Hart Conference Defender of the Week. Congratulations to Laura. She's a junior from Bielefeld, Germany. And her resume is definitely well-renowned as the reigning defending Hart Defender of the Year as well. So Heisenbeck on defense. To her side is Zamora. Alicia Zamora, sophomore from Valladolid, Spain, number 7. 3 goals, 1 assist on the year. 12th start. Marcela Helena, freshman from Minas Gerais, Brazil. She wears number 8. 6 goals, 6 assists on the year. Maria Cervello, the junior midfielder from Barcelona, Spain, wearing number 10. 3 goals, 2 assists, including the game winner against Baker this past Saturday. Jakobsen back for Zamora. She'll get it out to Cervello. She really excels in open space. She'll get it out for Kitty Torok. Kitty Torok looking for VR. And out of bounds. Central maintaining possession. The Sander Jakobsen, the sophomore from Svendborg, Denmark, the 2020 Hart Freshman of the Year, into her sophomore season, leads this team with 13 assists and 4 goals to her credit. Ronisha Frank, a senior from St. George's, Grenada. She gets the start. She wears number 18. Ronisha with 4 goals and 2 assists. And Celine Witt gets the start tonight. She's a sophomore from Quickborn, Germany. She's seen action in 6 games by getting her first start tonight, wearing number 19. Zoe Jessen, the senior from League City, Texas. Jessen, her 6th start of the year, 1 assist to her record. And Andrea Villar, the captain of this Eagles squad, the senior from Madrid, Spain. Second-team All-American back in 2020. With 17 goals on the season, 4 assists to her credit. And that rounds out the starters for both teams. Grandview looking to keep the pace in the Hart Conference standings, notching an upset victory over the 5th-ranked Central Methodist Eagles, themselves coming in at a perfect 7-0. There's Frank, left foot, looking for Jakobsen, centering near the box. She'll take it out far side. Let's pass it back for Kitty Torok, getting it back to Heisenbeck. Laura Heisenbeck. And Jakobsen back in possession. Crossing, she looks like she had Celine Witt, but one of the Grandview Vikings able to deflect it out. And that was great play by Kenzie Langstrat in the box. Jakobsen looking to do it once more, and a little too much mustard on that one. Grandview will take over. So the Grandview Vikings from Des Moines, Iowa, coming into tonight. Eagles taking it back into their offensive third. Jakobsen back for Marcela Elena. And for Kitty Torok. For Frank, far side corner. Frank footer, and that's a goal for VR on the assist from Frank. 1-0 Eagles. VR, just the beat goes on. Her 18th of the year with the assist from Frank. That will be her 3rd of the season. Confirm VR from Frank. Yep. Eagles goal! Her 18th of the season, scored by number 9, Andrea Villar. Assisted by number 18, Ronisha Frank. Okay, they're staring at me like I said something. What's up? Owen. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I totally botched that one right there. So we'll wait on confirmation of that goal call. As Grandview takes it upfield near side, near the corner, but Eagles able to get on it. That's Reynolds. Reynolds back for Heisenbeck. Heisenbeck out for Torok. Or that very talented back row. That very talented defensive back row. Zamora take it upfield for Cerveo. My apologies. Celine Witt. So shot by Jakobsen, deflected off Grandview. That'll be a corner. Hummel will kick it away. So Eagles throw on Marcelo Elena, throwing it in. Jakobsen near the corner. Crossing, looking for Frank. Nothing doing. Grandview clears it out. Possession will remain with Central. So I have 50-50 ball near midfield. Back to Central take possession. Central up 1-0 early. Close in on minute 15 here. First half of play. Central looking to stay perfect. All right, here's Maria Cerveo. That's a Celine Witt. Into the box, but a little too much for Zoe Jessen. Yeah, you can pull it up on the computer, see if I can see it on the playback, confirm that first goal. We're still waiting confirmation on that first goal. As of right now, it's credited to Andrea Villar for 19th with the assist from Ranisha Frank. But back to action right away. Zoe Jessen. The Eagles asserting their authority early. Playing Survey. Playing Heisenbeck and Jessen. A little bit more forward as defenders, playing two back with Zamora and or Torok, excuse me. Heisenbeck and Torok. Eagles back in the third. Grandview takes over. So we'll kick one out for. We're looking for Camille Dixon. Dixon still in pursuit, but that one will go out of bounds. The possession will remain with Grandview. And get into the offensive third for the first time this evening. Thrown by Langstrat. Looks like Central will take over. Zamora for Heisenbeck. Heisenbeck upfield. And you getting to your midfield in the Eagles' offensive third. Zamora for Cerveo. Or Marcela Elena. Anisha Frank looking for VR. Possible take from Witt. She'll deflect it back towards Kitty Torok. A push off, no call, no whistle. Jakobsen looking to shoot from distance, but going out of bounds. Grandview will take over. So 26:50 to go, first half. Eagles up 1-0. All right, got the goal. Watching the goal on replay once more. Looking back at it, it's tough to determine. Maybe Ranisha Frank got the goal on her lonesome, but it looked like VR stuck her foot in there, so which may have tried to deflect it, but it may have just gone past. It's kind of a hard angle to tell. But as of now, the goal stands. But with the assist from Ranisha Frank, upon further review, that may be changed. But All in all, a 1-0 result for Central Methodist over Grandview. So Celine Witt in for looking for Frank. Okay, so right to Solanka Hummel, the senior from the Netherlands. 11 goals allowed this year, three clean sheets. Leading this team to a 5-1-1 record in conference. Let's take a look at the rest of the standings here in the Heart. So Central on top 7-0, Missouri Valley right there with them, also at 7-0. Grandview at 5-1-1, Benedictine at 5-2-2 or at 5-2. And around at the middle is Culver Stockton, Clark Baker, Mid-American Nazarene. And then the bottom 5, Graceland William Penn, Park, Mount Mercy, and Evangel. So from the standpoint from a standing standpoint, a very important night for Grandview. They'll still probably need a little bit of help. We'll have some subs coming in for Grandview. It's like 14, 25, 17, 14, 17, 18, and 25. Grandview substitutions, checking in, number 14, Victoria Purcell. Number 17, Ashlyn Williams. Number 18, Josie Loneman. And number 25, Jaden Cross. So the 4 subs coming in for Grandview will be Victoria Purcell wearing number 14, a senior from Altoona, Iowa. This will be her 11th appearance of the year. She has 7 shots, 3 on goal. Number 17, Ashlyn Williams. She's a senior from West Des Moines, Iowa. And Central will have a sub of their own coming in. Substitution for Central checking in. Number 6, Carlota Baldo. Baldo in for the Eagles, the freshman from Aldano, Italy. It's her 12th appearance on the season. 1 assist to her credit. So back to Grandview subs, Ashlyn Williams, number 17, checking in. Number 18, Josie Loneman, the sophomore from Adel, Iowa. Loneman, 11th appearance on the year, 1 goal, 1 assist. And to round out the subs for Grandview is number 25, Jaden Cross, the sophomore from Council Bluffs, Iowa. Cross, this is her 13th appearance of the year. Appearances in some form, whether it's starting or off the bench. She's got 1 goal, 2 assists on 7 shots on goal. Hey, Alan. The goal may have been Frank's. It looked like, looking back at it on replay, it looked like the arm might have. Wait, 3, 2, 1. All right. The Eagles dominating time of possession in their own offensive third. It's kind of been the theme of this season. And 1 for a shot by the far end. Well, shot by a Central player, and a nice punch out by Hummel. That ball definitely looked ticketed for the top of the net, under the crossbar, but Hummel punching it over the crossbar to safety. Corner kick for Central. Jakobsen. Here's one more. That was Baldo from just outside the box with the shot. That's that shot on goal previously that was punched over the crossbar. That was Marcela Elena, number 8. And one crossing out front for Grandview. $20 remaining, first half. Eagles on top 1-0. Central in hard play has yet to give a goal up. That is just outstanding. With combined efforts from Grace Reynolds and Alexis Garlock. It's just been clean sheet after clean sheet after clean sheet. I had a little broad in the men's match. I was lauding praise on the goalie from Grandview. So the goalie from Grandview, Felix Schaefer, on his .36 goals against average, and then 5 seconds later, a header from Salvadego for a goal. Corner for Central, header by VR, left side, just wide. So shower praise on the goalkeeper Schaefer, and then 5 seconds later, a goal for Central by Salvadego, which turned out to be the game winner in that. Well, not the game winner. Zojabwami had the game winner. But hoping not to employ the broadcaster's jinx to the clean sheets record for Central, but to their credit, they have been dominant all around this season. As a result, 7-0. The shot by Cerveo about 10 yards outside from the box, and a no-stress save for Hummel. She'll kick it away. So I think Grandy's playing one forward up front. That's Ashlyn Williams. And just a multitude of midfielders and defenders in the back row. Hoping the strategy here is maybe Central, maybe getting a little bit reckless with their offensive attack. Maybe a deflection or a save, and then on comes the counter from Grandview, leading to their offensive opportunities. But so far, it's been all Central in the first half, with the ball spending the majority of the time in their own offensive third. Here's one for Torak. Torak far side. Frank, she's got it. She'll center it for Celine Witz. And that was Zamora with a shot. So at far side, looking for Frank. We'll get it back to Torak, back to Heisenbeck. Eagles look like they have a 2-defender set with Heisenbeck and Zamora. And centered for Central. Baldo will head it in. Another header by VR, looking for Ranisha Frank, but Sage Adamson clearing it out. Here's one for Elena. And kicked out of bounds past the end zone. Possession to Grandview. You can hear Coach Dan Schmidlin making the summons for Lydia Vicente de Vera to come off the bench. She'll be coming in shortly at the next dead ball, but we have a foul. It's on the Eagles side of midfield. So Vicente de Vera to check in. We'll have a couple more subs coming in for Grandview. This will be number 16, Cassie Smith, and number 21, Taylor Gregory. So free kick Central, 45 yards out from the goal. Heisenbeck to kick it away. Eagles break towards the net. Headed out by Sharon Fung. And they'll bring it back for Grace Reynolds. Central reset and go back on the offensive. Just I don't really see a lot of offensive pressure being put on by Grandview. Most of them just maintain back. They have 4 defenders, 4 midfielders back, 2 midfielders near midfield, and then just 1 forward. So Grandview and Unison looking to push, but unable to get that pass out to Sharon Fung. So the Eagles will take it back. Zamora will kick it out to Baldo, who kicks it out to Zoe Jessen. Jessen midfield, back to Zamora. Zamora for Elena. Elena Cerveo. Back for Jessen. Jessen couldn't corral it out of bounds. And here come our subs. Substitution for Central, checking in number 2, Lydia Vicente de Vera. And checking in for the Vikings, number 16, Cassie Smith, and number 21, Taylor Gregory. So Lydia Vicente de Vera on the pitch for Central. 10th appearance this season, no goals, no assists, two shots on goal. She's primarily there for defensive purposes. And on for the Vikings is number 16, Cassie Smith. Cassie Smith, 11th appearance this year. And then also number 21, Taylor Gregory, a freshman from Council Bluffs, Iowa. She's got 1 goal in the year. This is her 11th appearance. I'm looking for VR on that one, but it's looking like Grandview's definitely very much aware of VR's offensive reputation. Hence the 17 goals coming into this match. So they see her approaching the net, and those 4 really constrict towards the middle. They don't want to give her any opportunity to do some damage against them. So 11:20 remaining first half. The Eagles on top 1-0. So Coach Stoimanov really employing this defensive strategy, hoping for a possibility of a counter. As we go deep into the night, we wonder how long he's going to maintain that. especially with the deficit and looking and needing an equalizer. So VR, near side. She was looking for Vicente de Vera, just checking in. Looks like one ready for the pass from VR, and Grandview will kick it away. And Cerveo header. Jakobsen pursuing, but unable to, and they'll kick it back for Reynolds. Eagles will reset. The Eagles, from an offensive standpoint, not really deviating from what they usually do. They like to get it to their midfielders and then advance it upfield with their midfielders, and hopefully look for opportunities off to the side, like so. Jessen off to the side, and Grandview will clear it out, which will be a throw-in for Central. And Vicente de Vera to throw it in, and we'll have a substitution for Central. Substitution for Central, checking in, number 14, Kaya Rancliffe. Kaya Rancliffe checking in, the freshman from Oslo, Norway. 1 goal on the season. This is her 8th appearance. So Zamora looking to set up her forwards. Vicente de Vera out for. As Kaya Rancliffe just newly checking in, gets a shot on goal. Tough angle shot there, but Hummel able to secure, no stress. So a push off near midfield. The foul by Ashton Williams. Or Anisha Frank, Grandview faithful, complaining about a flop, but the whistle stands. Jakobsen, and centering for VR, gets it back to Jakobsen. And Jakobsen looking for a cutting Frank. A little bit too fast for, a little bit too much razzle dazzle for the Eagles, and Hummel will kick it away. That's a rare sight there. VR in the back row. And she'll get herself set up at her forward position. So it out for Alicia Zamora. Zamora back to Heisenbeck. Far side. Back to near side for Cerveo. Cerveo looking for Jakobsen. Intercepted. Nice play by Alexis Exley, number 27. She'll get it out for Jaden Cross. Have a slide tackle attempt by Cerveo, and he kicks it out of bounds. So throw in for Grandview, and we'll have a couple subs coming in for them. Checking in for Grandview, number 26, Danny Peterson, and number 28, Vanessa Perez Sandoval. We're closing on the 7-minute mark here in the first half. Eagles maintaining their 1-0 lead. Cerveo header, towering over her counterpart. Looks like Dan Schmidlin will have another sub come in for Central in the form of Grace Faraday, number 25. The freshman from O'Fallon, Missouri. She'll check in on the next dead ball. Faraday. This will be her 5th appearance on the year. 1 shot on goal. And here she comes. Checking in for Central, number 25, Grace Faraday. Faraday will check in. Frank will check out. . Very productive minutes for Ranisha Frank, who may have scored the tally earlier in this matchup. If you look at it on playback, it looks like VR may have deflected it towards the net by sticking a foot in, or it may have not mattered whatsoever. It's a little bit of a tough angle, but we'll get confirmation. We'll get confirmation on that goal post match. But if you're a Central fan, you don't really care about that. You just care that they're up 1-0. And Grandview passing around in the Eagles' offensive third. Maybe looking to perform a slow build. Here's Jakobsen, very dangerous in open space. Here's one for Vicente de Vera. Back to Jakobsen. Jakobsen, her sharp curving. Los, and Hummel will take it off of a hop. No stress there. Save for Hummel. Closing in on, if you're counting down, 4 minutes remaining in half number 1. Eagles looking to remain unbeaten. Jakobsen into the box, got it herself, splits the goalie. A shot from, looks like a shot from Faraday, but goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Grandview. So I go foul, and we'll maybe get a little chippy far end of midfield there between Cerveo and Cassie Smith, number 16. Refs intervening. Free kick Grandview. And really their first real opportunity in their attacking third. See if they can make something of it. Into a gaggle of players looking for a header there, and it goes the opposite direction. Eagles looking to counterattack. Jakobsen up midfield. She's got Vicente de Vera. She gets it out to Cerveo. Cerveo looking for Faraday, looking for Jakobsen, but Grandview able to take it back. Cerveo once more. In for Villar. Here's Baldo. Baldo for Vicente de Vera, looking for Kaya Ranklev. Closing in on 2 minutes here. Grandview looking to clear it out. Central looking to pounce on it. Looking to keep it within their attacking third. 2 minutes to go. Vicente de Vera will get it back to Heisenbeck, and we'll see if the Eagles can reset, get one more good offensive opportunity before half. Torak for Heisenbeck. Get out to Zamora. This is how they set up their offense. Zamora in for Jakobsen, centering, and Purcell will kick it out. So throw in Eagles. Torak to throw it in. Torak for Heisenbeck. So Alicia Zamora will reassess. She's surveying. Nice pass by VR. Here's one shot by Ranklev. So going to go low there, but Hummel able to secure it. 1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute to go. Eagles maybe want to get one more. Eagles looking to get one more chance. 45 seconds remaining. So Heisenbeck will quickly get it out. This is Vicente de Vera. So Pat, she was looking for Rancliffe, but she was going in the opposite direction of where Lydia wanted it to get her. But she'll throw in. Eagles looking to work quick. Here's Rancliffe. Oh, that's Jakobsen. She's looking for VR. Boxed out by a Grandview Viking. Rancliffe to try and kick it from side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Score after one half of play. Central Methodist 1, Grandview 0. So your score at the half, Central 1-0 on top of Grandview. Central looking to push their perfect record to 8-0 in hard play. Grandview looking to keep the pace, put a little bit of pressure on the top contenders in the conference. It's on a goal by credit to Andrea Villar as of right now, but upon further review it may be changed to Ronisha Frank. Either way, the result, 1-0 Eagles on top. We're through 45 here in Fayette. We got another 45 on the other side about 15 minutes from now. We'll see you on the other side. This is CMU Women's Soccer on HeartConferenceNetwork.com. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HeartConferenceNetwork.com. This is CMU Women's Soccer, providing the nightcap for this Wednesday doubleheader here in Fayette. So Eagles out 1-0. Eagles out to 1-0 lead as we start the second half. Grandview set to kick it off. This will be Sammy Milani. Eagles playing 4 back. The 1 back midfielder. Elisa Zamora. Looks like Grandview's looking to want to push the pace here in the second half early. With possession of the ball, they'll throw in. Definitely invest in a desk light at some point. So Vanessa Perez Sandoval making some nice moves to get to the top of the box. We're like one more move away from being able to get a clear shot at Grace Reynolds, but was out of bounds. Sent Grandview to throw in, manning in their offensive third. So an update on the goals scored in the first half. Upon further review, there was a lot of, and it's definitely, in my opinion, a bang bang play there. So it looked like VR might have stuck her foot in, but no real trajectory change. So we changed the goal credited to Ronisha Frank instead of an assist. Ronisha Frank gets the goal. So for Ronisha, that's her 5th of the year. The assist on the back end will probably go to Sandra Jakobsen, but we'll continue to check the tape. Anyway, Eagles back in possession. Cerveo. I got to. Here's Heisenbeck. Teddy Torok near side. Okay, get out to Jakobsen. Jakobsen open field. She's very dangerous in that part. And Cerveo. Also very good with possession in the open field as well. There's Elena. Elena deflected back to Jakobsen. She'll take it herself. Grandview defenders closing in. She'll cross for. She's looking to cross for. Celine Witt crossing. Don't quite get a foot on it though. So Hummel will kick it away. Solenka Hummel, senior from the Netherlands, primary goalkeeper on this Grandview team. 1.09 goals against average in 10 starts coming into tonight. This will be her 11th. Let's see if Grandview looks to push the pace here in the second half as they look for an equalizer. A tall task nonetheless for Grandview, as Central has yet to give up a goal in conference play this season. Or I might be wrong on that. I think they gave up a goal at Evangel. Yeah. Just off the top of my head, yeah, that's true. Evangel drew the first goal in that matchup down in Springfield, but then an onslaught of goals from Andrea Villar closing that match out. So yes, the Eagles have given up a goal during conference play. Grandview looking to do the same here. It was like number 3, Grace Bernard, looking to kick it away, but deflected off Central. Bernard gets it back, kicks it off of Ronisha Frank. Throw in for Grandview. Here midfield. Grandview in the all reds with the white numerals. And Central in their home grays with neon green numbering. So Jakobsen will take it back. She'll pass it back for Marcela Helena. Helena back for Maria Cervello. There's Alicia Zamora. Heisenbeck. Far side, Zamora. Cervello for Heisenbeck. Frank looking for a cutting. Kitty Torok near the corner. She'll save it. And nice loft in for Jakobsen. Jakobsen takes it herself. Celine Witt, she's got it herself. What a save by Hummel. And the Vikings will clear it out to safety, but great attempt there by Celine Witt. Justin throw in. That's Cervello. And the two primary ball handlers on the Seagull squad. So we'll get it out for Torok. Torok. She'll shoot from distance, but deflected off of Fung. Out of bounds. Should be possession to... Not quite out of bounds. Will play on. Kitty Torok able to keep it in. Zamora. Looking for Zoe Jessen. She'll have it along the corner, but a little bit too much out, a little too far out of bounds. But Central maintain possession. Jessen to throw in. Jessen fakes the throw in. We'll get it out to Alicia Zamora or Cervello. Corner kick Central. A combination of Jakobsen and Cervello to take it. Back to Cervello. She'll take one, loft one in, header for. It was a header for Ranisha Frank looking for her second, but off of the left post. Bounces back out near side. What a great opportunity for Frank. And a great cross by Cervello. So Grandview will clear it to safety, but the Eagles looking to push. Torok. She'll get it out to Marcela Elena. All goes out of bounds. We'll have another throw in. Back to the Eagle defenders. This is Laura Heisenbeck. Looking for a bit of passing from Frank to Marcela Elena. Jakobsen into the box. She has it herself. Well, crossing for and stopped by Vikings surrounding the net. It's like me. Ball's still alive, playing on. Grandview desperately looking for a clear. And unable to get it. Here come the Eagles once more, and the Eagles lose it. Grandview taking it the other way, but Central once again in possession in their offensive third. Here's Cervello. Looking for Jakobsen. She went the other way she wanted to, and number 20, Maddie Morales, will kick it out. Two phenomenal chances for the Eagles, but they're unable to cash in. Jakobsen once more. She was looking for someone cutting. She was expecting Torok to cut, Torok or Helena to cut, but no one was there. Great offensive shift by Central there. And Grandview will take over, but Central threatening once more, looking to go two goals clear of Grandview. As Heisenbeck as Torok once again. Here's Ranisha Frank. Frank in the corner. One defender on her. Is able to shake her. Runs into another defender and a kick. And a kick out will have a throw in. Near side near the corner. Actually, it is a corner kick. Kitty Torok to take it. Eagles there in our offensive attack. They charge the net. Looking for a header. Looks like Torok may have been looking for a cutting VR. But nothing doing. So Grandview getting their first real chance early in this half, but now it looks like the Eagles are starting to pressure and become the aggressors once more. Surveil and Heisenbeck assessing the situation here, assessing the defense at the two forwards, and it's like Grandview running a 4-2-2 here with my noob soccer knowledge. A nice inlet for Jakobsen. Jakobsen crossing, actually a shot by her own, and Hummel with the save. Looking at the referee, looks like we'll have a corner. Torok with another corner. Eagles getting great chances within the last 10 minutes. We are 12 minutes in for the second half, 33-30 remaining. Torok gets it away. Far side, looking for Ranisha Frank. Eagles looking for a foul or a handball. Nothing doing, no whistle. We play on Zoe Jessen. So passing for Celine Witt. And cleared out by Grandview. So Grandview with this 4-4-2 looking to slowly build by starting in their back end and creating passes to get into their offensive third, but this Eagle team just relentless. Jakobsen in open space. She'll get it out to Kitty Torok in the corner. Kitty Torok. So Jakobsen once again. She'll go right, beat her defender. Crossing for the middle, looking for Villar. Nothing doing. The tangling of the feet between it was Josie Loneman and VR entangled there. So goal kick for Selenka Hummel. So 13 minutes into the second half. Hummel will take it away. Hummel kicks it deep. Zamora. And just heading it back and forth near midfield. Here's Celine Witt, far side. Celine Witt getting the start tonight. 7th appearance on the season. 1 shot to her credit. And she has 1 shot on goal tonight as well. Zamora back near side. She'll get it out to Kitty Torok, who gets it back to centering for Jakobsen. It was like she was looking for Elena. Able to get it back. So we want to get a give and go going there. The 3 subs coming in for Grandview. So it'll be number 5, Camille Dixon. Number 9, Delaney Barton. And number 18, Josie Loneman. Here's one, batted out by Hummel. Surveil. Just kind of lofting one in. Possibly a chance for VR. I think they would have called her offsides. So Dixon, Barton, and Loneman will be checking in for the Vikings. The Vikings 5-1-1 in heart play. We're going to push the pace. Keep some pressure on the two top contenders here in the heart. And Central Methodist and Missouri Valley both sharing undefeated records of 7-0. There's Ronisha Frank, and on the top of the box, he's looking for Elena. Grandview, gonna clear it out. Hannafin. Celine Witt, far side. Back to Zoe Jessen. Jessen for Alicia Zamora. She'll get it back near side for Heisenbeck. And a little bit too much mustard on that pass to Kitty Torok. And here come the Grandview subs. Checking in for Grandview. Number 5, Camille Dixon. Number 9, Delaney Barton. And number 18, Josie Loneman. So Dixon Barton, who started this match, back on the pitch, and Josie Loneman also in, seeing some action in the first half as well. So Loneman a forward, Dixon a midfielder, and Barton also a midfielder as well. We'll see if they change from that 4-4-2. Looks like Grandview will have one more sub coming in the form of number 25, Jaden Cross. Or actually, Jaden Cross is taking the bench. So the Eagles have a far side, 28 minutes remaining. Surveil, just surveying. Get it back for Lisa Zamora, who takes a pass. It'll get it back to, he gets it back to Heisenbeck. Heisenbeck to Surveil for Kitty Torok. Kitty Torok down near side. In the corner. Just trying to get back to Surveil. Here's a chance for Jakobsen. She's looking for a header from either Frank or VR. Unable to connect. Eagles still in possession. Celine Witt, far side. She has it out for Zoe Jessen. Here's VR. Back to Jessen. And Grandview able to clear it out. We'll do it again. A couple more subs coming in for Grandview. With Victoria Purcell and Cassie Smith. 14 and 16 respectively. So down the side, here comes Jakobsen. Sandra Jakobsen, the assist leader on this Eagle squad. Kitty Torok, she was looking for Marcela Elena. The Eagles able to intercept. Or the Vikings able to intercept. Jakobsen midfield for VR. She gets it out to Marcel Elena. Elena looking for Frank, but Hummel intervening. So it looks like Renisha Frank was trying to get a shot off, but her foot caught Hummel. Hummel looking for a foul, no call. Hummel will kick it away in midfield. Here's the Eagles looking to pressure once again. Marcella Elena. Back up far for Zoe Jessen. Dixon will head it out. And possession taken back by the Eagles. Witt. Hannafan. So he gets it out to Milani. Milani taking it up. Pretty physical collision near midfield. Central will take but Grandview in possession. Checking in for Grandview, number 14, Victoria Purcell, number 16, Cassie Smith, and number 17, Ashlyn Williams. So two midfielders and a forward for Vensty Stoimerov's Vikings. Perhaps with 25 minutes remaining, and Grandview maybe want to get a little more aggressive on the offensive end. Pull more midfielders forward. Maybe one or two less defenders in the backfield. Perhaps to try and create some more offensive chances in search of that equalizer. But Central proceeding with their offensive attack. They've been very, very productive in the second half so far. Despite no goals being scored, two very, very good chances for Central. And on the offensive third once more, Zoe Jessen will throw in. He's looking for Jakobsen. Headed back to Jakobsen. Once more to Jakobsen. Elena in pursuit. She'll get it out near side for Kitty Torok. Kitty Torok. Back to Elena. Elena centered. Near side, Torok. Torok tripped up. No whistle. We play on. And Schmidlin looking for a call. Doesn't get it. It's like Loneman. Loneman may have gotten away with a push there, but we play on. Jakobsen back to Zamora, back to Surveil. Witten, far side. Heisenbeck, near side. Heisenbeck for Jakobsen. Tip pass for Ranisha Frank. One defender closing in. Looking for a give and go for Jakobsen to Frank. Try and push it forward into the box. Nothing doing. Here's another one. Jakobsen. And the ball playing a little bit of pinball between players within the Eagles' offensive third. Jessen able to secure it. 22:20 remaining. So definitely plenty of time for Grandview to find an equalizer. But at some point they want to get the ball out of this Eagles offensive third. Zamora. Kicked out. Heisenbeck will take it back and we'll reset here. Jakobsen open space. This may be a bad idea by Grandview. Torok far side for Zamora. Surveil. Surveil is trying to center for Jakobsen. She has it for VR. VR just off the edge of the box. A foul called. Foul called on Grandview. And it'll be a free kick about 30 yards out. So VR near the top of the box to free kick. Formation getting set. VR 17 goals on the season. Can she notch her 18th right here? 4 defenders. They break right, going right, and Hummel able to make the save. And maybe a chance for Grandview to counter here. Grandview pushing the ball. This is Purcell. Purcell being pursued by Zoe Jessen. This is the ball's off. The ball is off of Purcell. Jessen will throw in. Just under 20 minutes here in the second half. Eagles on top 1-0 on the goal by Ronisha Frank. Surveil once more. She's Helena calling for the ball. It ends up in the foot of Andrea Villar. So Witt trying to pursue, and she'll kick it off the left side of the net. Hummel gets it away. It's into the foot of Zoe Jessen. Jessen's for Zamora, for Heisenbeck. Heisenbeck and Zamora, half of this very, very stout Eagles defensive backfield. And Laura Heisenbeck, the defending Hart defender of the year, no pun intended. And Hart Conference Player of the Week this past week. Received that honor on Monday. And Torak will get it back to Heisenbeck. Eagles will reassess. 17:40 remaining. The Eagles looking to create some separation. Create a 2-goal advantage and put it out of reach for Grandview. Grandview looking to find that equalizer. Grandview trying to bank on a counter off of maybe some errant passes by Central, but no real threat. And Surveil trying to get in. And for VR, they're looking for a handball. They don't get it, and coach is not... And Schmidlin, Lucy Brazil, very displeased by that non-call by the referees. Definitely from my vantage point, definitely looked like a handball. And a little clock stoppage. So the referee making his way to the CMU bench, talking to Coach Dan Schmidlin. Wanted to let him know what he saw. And Coach Schmidlin possibly pleading his case. I could probably verbalize it for you there. Such an astute evaluation of a very fast-paced situation. Masterful call. Okay, nothing doing on the handball call. Eagles will throw in, though, looking for another cross, but it's into, possibly a mistake here. Celine Witt, she's got a goal! Central, up 2-0. Okay. Okay, so your guy's a little trigger shy from the previous goal call, so I definitely just wanted to make sure the goal was made by Celine Witt, her first of the season, unassisted with, if I do some math here, 90 minus 16, 74, 75th minute. Unassisted by Celine Witt, 75th minute. A lot of firsts tonight for both Eagle teams. Aaron Hoffman getting his first starting goal, getting the win. Not quite a clean sheet, but that in due time, young man, those will come. And then just now, Celine Witt with her first goal. Their first goal of the season. That's Heisenbeck intervening. So 2-goal advantage for Central. And the way they've been dominating possession in their offensive third tonight, barring a massive breakdown, that result should stand. Sub coming in for Grandview. Checking in for Grandview, number 2, Sammy Milani. Just under 15 minutes here in Fayette. The women with the nightcap on the evening on this doubleheader. This Wednesday night doubleheader. Central victorious in the first match over these Grandview Vikings by a score of 4-1. Two tallies by Salvadego. His 9th and 10th on the year. Billy Zojabwami gets on the board as well. And then the 4th one off of an own goal. And here in this women's contest, Ronisha Frank with her 5th and Celine Witt with her 1st on the season. Ronisha Frank, pass for Torak, and that will go out of bounds. Throw in for Central. Torak to throw it. Torak, corner kick, header, looking for... It's like Marcela Elena tried to head it in, bounce it, but bounced too high up over crossbar. Someone to kick it away. Another great offensive try for the Eagles. Who've just been a force to be reckoned with in this 2021 season, leading to the program's number 5 ranking in the nation. So one of those 4 other squads in front of Central at the moment. So William Carey leading the pack. Their record of 10-0. William Carey from Mississippi. Kaiser down in Florida. Tennessee Southern and Spring Arbor is the head of set. And clocking in at number 5, the Central Methodist Eagles. Rounding out the top 10, Marion, Indiana, who own a victory over Central earlier this season playing at a neutral site in St. Louis. Pretty sure may not be the last time those two teams play each other. John Brown out of Arkansas at number 7. Indiana Wesleyan, Oklahoma Wesleyan, and then Southeastern University in Florida, rounding out the top 10. Find other Heart teams ranking. Well, as far as local teams, nearby Columbia College, who the Eagles beat 1-0 in the opener, ranking in at number 13. Missouri Valley, number 16. They actually played Columbia but were defeated on a golden goal in double overtime. So Missouri Valley at 16. Benedictine checking in at number 23. As far as Heart schools go, that will round it out. Central, Moval, and Benedictine in the running in the top 25. So closing in on 10 minutes remaining in the second half. As Renisha Frank will take it up midfield. So Grace Reynolds in goal tonight for Central, fifth start of the season. 4 clean sheets so far. So a little bit of push off from Fung. Foul called on Fung. We play on. Eagles looking to strike quickly. That's Cerveo looking for VR, but a little bit too much on the pass. And we'll have a stoppage on the clock. And we have a yellow card on Cerveo. Yellow card assessed to number 10, Maria Cerveo of Central Methodist. And a little bit of chippiness, maybe some words exchanged. Well, definitely some words exchanged. A free kick for Grandview. Time definitely not on Grandview's side. Inside 10 minutes, we'll need to get on the board quickly. This is Sage Adamson to take the free. Adamson's kicks away. Grandview charging, looking for a header, and touched by no one. Central possession. Central will take over. Two more subs for Grandview. Checking in for the Vikings, number 17, Ashlyn Williams, and number 26, Danny Peterson. We'll be checking in. Okay. Yeah, so they will be checking in, but kind of jumped the gun there. But for Central, looks like we'll have one of the assistant coaches talking to Celine Witt. Will check back in. Possibly a chance for Central. Zoe Jessen on it, but Hummel pursuing it outside of the goal. Substitution for Central checking in, number 19, Celine Witz. So I will have a clock stoppage. So, a little bit of pleasant disagreements between coaches. We'll throw in for Zoe Jessen. Get out the Baldo. Baldo. Back to Jessen. She'll cross. Looking for a header from Ranisha Frank. And that's a goal for Zoe Jessen. Attempted cross, but it just kept going and it just curved back towards the net. Zoe Jessen on the board. 3-0 Eagles. Okay, time to do some math here. All right, 90 minus 7, 93, 93rd minute. So Zoe Jessen on the board. 3-0 Eagles, her first of the season in the 93rd minute. Time of the goal, 93rd minute. 83rd minute. 83rd minute. Oh, man. I feel like John Sterling now. No. What did I do wrong? What did I see wrong? A Stantonian blast. Ranisha Frank looking to cross, looking for a cutting Andrea Villar, but out of bounds. Hummel will kick it. So the Eagles, it's been all Eagles tonight. 3-0, a tally from Ranisha Frank. Also one from Celine Witt, and then Zoe Jessen 1 minute ago. 83rd minute. Checking in for Grandview, number 21, Taylor Gregory. Eagle substitution checking in, number 25, Grace Faraday. So Faraday will check in for VR. So Frank looking to set up Jakobsen once again. Eagles crisp and on point with their passing tonight. Even intended passes are going in for goals. Exhibit A, Zoe Jessen. Possibly a chance. Grandview taking it into their zone. Milani down far side. She takes a shot and it's wide left. Inside 5 minutes, looks like Central will remain spotless on this conference season. Should be moving on to 8-0 in hard play. This will be a half game up on Missouri Valley, who played a non-con last night against Columbia College. Central will hit the road, head to Lamoni, Iowa this Saturday for a road match against the Yellow Jackets of Graceland University. Before returning home for what expects to be a very, very monumental matchup and could be the de facto Hart regular season championship. When Missouri Valley comes to Davis next Wednesday, October 20th. It's a rematch of the Hart Conference Final. And much like the men, Missouri Valley Central Methodist, when those two teams come together, you can always expect something special. That foul called on Marcella Elena. Grandview will take over. So Graceland on Saturday, Moval next Wednesday. You don't want to miss that matchup. Go on CMUEagles.com. Do it now. Do it right now if you can. Purchase your tickets for what expects to be a sold-out Davis Field crowd and a very exciting soccer atmosphere. Jakobsen going far side for Celine Witt. Celine Witt possibly looking for second tally. She'll take a shot, a header from Frank, and it goes wide right. .2:30 to go. And for you Grandview fans watching, so big slate this Saturday with 5 matchups in the Hart. And look at what's up next for Grandview this Saturday. It's October 16th. Grandview will not be in action this Saturday. Actually, their next matchup will be Tuesday, October 19th. As Grandview themselves will go to Graceland to take on. We'll go to Lamona, Iowa to take on Graceland. For the women's match, kickoff set for 5 p.m. And for all those matches, you can watch them on heartconferencenetwork.com. One minute remaining in regulation. So another stellar performance for Central Methodist. They'll move to 8-0 in conference play. And Grandview will fall to 5-2-1. Still very much alive in the race to remain in the top half of the conference. They're firmly entrenched in there. With 2 juggernauts standing in the way atop of them. 20 seconds to go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. To Lamona, Iowa this Saturday to take on Graceland University in a Hart Road contest. You watch it online at heartconferencenetwork.com. And then next Wednesday, the Eagles will return home to Davis Field to take on rival Missouri Valley College. Kickoff set for 5 p.m. You do not want to miss this matchup. Secure your tickets online at cmueagles.com. We'll see you at Davis Field. This concludes tonight's soccer program, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for all your support. Drive home safely. We'll see you next time. Good night from Fayette. 3-0.